Hi, welcome to Main Street Macro. I'm Mila Richardson. When I was growing up, I used to long for summer vacation. Okay, let's be honest, I still long for summer vacation. But there are times when a summer off may not be a good thing, particularly when it comes to this summer and women at work. In terms of a full jobs recovery, this summer is so important. And here are three trends we're watching when it comes to female employment. One, the summer growth drought. When we look at pre and post pandemic levels of female employment, we see this interesting pattern over the summer months. In fact, for 2018, 2019, and 2020, women's female employment actually dips relative to men's and relative to the beginning of the year. This pattern is particularly poignant for low income women making less than $20,000 a year. And in fact, last year, we saw a staggering dip in female employment for these women of 36%. The effect all but disappears for higher income women, which leads us to the second important trend we're watching: the lack of affordable childcare. You see, affordable childcare tends to dip over the summer months as schools close and after school programs no longer exist. And this year, it's really a critical shortage because the number of childcare employees is down 10% from where it was before the pandemic. And so as we look to see more women entering the workforce, we also have to see a strong recovery in childcare employees and facilities that are open. And that brings us to the final trend we're watching in terms of women and work and the summer, and that's wages. Wage growth peaked for everybody in May of last year, but since then, wages have been a little bit slow and stodgy in their recovery. But the difference is this summer is when people switch jobs. In fact, we saw wage growth really accelerate for job switchers when we put out our workforce vitality report last week. And so if you want to get a better salary as a woman, job switching may be the way to go. And we've seen for female job switchers, they're actually outpacing men, albeit from a lower base. Well, these are the three trends we're watching. For more of our insights on the week ahead, including that very important July jobs report, please go to adpri.org.